today at NRG Stadium as we're going to find out who will go home as champions of the Kinder's Texas Bowl. Another opportunity to put on the headgear and finish this season on a winning note comes in the Texas Bowl. It's the Ohio State Buckeyes and the Miami Hurricanes. Restate the State Call again. Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Checking in with Ohio State's head coach before the game. Coach is using a great motivational tactic in the locker room with his team. He told me this is the best game outside of the playoffs in this postseason. I am challenging our guys to put on a show for our fans. They want to make sure people know we will be in the playoff next year, and that motivation all starts here today with a terrific top 25 matchup. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Handoff to the single back. Out across the 30, mark down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
And man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him, the offense goes through him. You gotta love this running back, and he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got it run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to bow up now and start doing something about it.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Here's Julian saying to throw. Takes a hit as he fires.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
So now it's second and long. To the air, it's Sayin. Unloads to the wideout. That pass is incomplete. It'll be third and long. Sayin from the gun on third down. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's fourth down. The Buckeyes will punt this one away. Oh, that punt has been cleared for takeoff. Look at it go. And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. Running inside. It's Fletcher. Thrust that arm out. He's out past the 35. Ripped off the huge chunk play all the way to the 31-yard line. The Hurricanes are in the hurry-up.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Takes the handoff. It's Fletcher. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
And that's what makes this defense so difficult to run against. They've got guys up front that just push offensive linemen backwards. They basically push the blockers right into the lap of that running back.
It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Quarterback making adjustments. Darian Mensah from the gun on 3rd down. Pulls it in. They would not let him get close. Stopped at the 26. It'll be 4th down.
That's why as a defense, you feel okay playing man coverage on 3rd down because you know you've got linebackers and you've got players on your defense that can cover these dangerous running backs mano-a-mano. Nice job tackling in the open field.
It's 4th down and 6, and they'll try to convert. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs.
Now, those 4th down stops are so huge for momentum to turn the ball back to your offense. Great pass defense, seeing the ball, breaking on it, swatting it down so the receiver couldn't make a play. Nice job by this defense.
Leaves it with the running back. Looking for room at the 40. Might have a chance. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
Those outside runs, if they can get the edge like they do, great job by the right guard, right tackle, getting the edge. And now what does this do? This makes quarterbacks come up and tackle. Safeties come up and tackle. As opposed to linebackers and big defensive players, you get your guy out in space where he can use his speed and his physicality against guys that usually cover and don't come up and make tackles.
Zayin throws to the wideout. Taken in by Smith on the right side. And a sweet catch and a nice gain gets it down to the 30-yard line. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. Just discarding tacklers, punching and grinding his way to the 23.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Under fire. Buried before he could blink.
Great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Zayin from the gun on 3rd down. Going to take a shot. Into the house. Touchdown, Ohio State.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Here's Mensah to throw. Fires to the right. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. And the Hurricanes in the hurry-up. The Canes build their program around playmakers like that.
They do, Reese, and speed on the outside makes everybody so much better. Finding those home run hitters, those playmakers, those are the guys when Miami's rolling, those are the guys they're finding.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line?
Makes the grab in their space. Touchdown, Hurricane! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He's a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This should be the last play of the quarter. On the ground, it's Jackson. They'll knock him down behind the line, and that's how we'll end this quarter. Some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one of this postseason showdown. Let's take a look at the stats so far. We've got a good one on our hands here. Let's hope we keep those good vibes going here in the second. First play of the period will be a second down. Say it. Fires one high and deep. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there.
Well, they hooked up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again deep down the field, but it falls incomplete.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Saying from the gun on third down. Good timing on the quick out. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a fourth down.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick six. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
And it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a touchback. Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're...
Breaks into the open. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. And the Canes want to pick up the tempo.
This running back in the Miami backfield is deadly because of his speed. He's so elusive. You get the feeling like he could score any single time he has the ball. He gives the offense a lot of balance, but he gives them that home run ability too.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
And he might be known for one pitch, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots in zones. You got to get him involved.
Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's third and short. This is a designed run. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And you see this so much in college football, man. Now, short yard situations, you give it to your QB, you get the extra blocker, and it's just really hard to stop, man, because he still is a thrower, and there's still that threat. But nice job being physical on the line of scrimmage by this offense.
And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Running into the open space. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Canes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Mensah. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
It'll be 3rd and long. He might want another play. Off the play fake. Finds the tight end. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Canes headed quickly to the line.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And love offenses that are willing to find matchups and take advantage of them. Like, use your running back in the middle of the field. You want to use a linebacker, so be it. He can beat it. This guy has...
Headed to the end zone, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Canes!
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
Here he comes from midway in the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Here's Sayin to throw. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots. You read the quarterback's eyes. Make sure you take away that quick stuff. And a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Got the quick pass. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
3rd and 6 yards to go. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
So after that incompletion, fourth down, you've got to hold serve if you're this offense, right? Both offenses up and down the field. The opponent scored twice. You scored a touchdown on your first drive. I think you got to go for it here because right now nobody's playing defense. And this game very easily could come down to which team has the ball last.
So Miami signals for a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The run inside. It's Fletcher. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5. The Hurricanes racing to the line in the hurry-up.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Throwing, Mensah. Right on the money. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Everybody holds their breath when this guy has the ball. On defense now, you got to stop the bleeding because you're allowing one of the best at his position in the sport of college football. Now have back-to-back catches. You better be anticipating this offense going back to him again right here.
The Canes will go ahead and call that second timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And the Hurricanes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Finds his man. It's Vaughn. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Working that left side now. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Hurricanes will call their 3rd timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Quarterback may change this route. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Well, the offense is trying to get aggressive. They're trying to hit the corner route, but just better coverage on the back end by the defense, knocking that one away.
Couldn't find his man last time. That leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Here's Mensah to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. They're hoping for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. And the try is no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
And he's taken down after a short gain, and that'll do it for us here in the first half. And that'll do it here in the second quarter. Halftime has arrived, and we head to the studio. Just about set to get this second half underway. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. And they got it done in the first half, but the job now, follow up, close the deal, and bring home a bowl victory.
Finish. You hear teams say it all the time, and that applies to them right now, David, here in the second half. It's a lot of really good things in that first half. Need some more big plays here to get this W.
And you've seen it with bowl games. Big swings, man. When the rust comes off after that first half and people get in a rhythm, you've seen big comebacks. So I know they're winning, but keep the foot on the gas. This first possession is crucial.
Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. And the Canes want to crank the tempo. Mensah. Going long. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Pulls it in. It's Lofton. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
They'll try to pick up this third down and keep the drive moving close to midfield. Takes it down to the 41-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
As a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
Finally out of bounds at the 21-yard line after the big run.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. You're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Throwing, Mensah. Under fire. Connection to the right. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. The Canes go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Going to the run, it's Fletcher. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
The offense right now is moving in the wrong direction. They weren't able to get a touchdown on that first down play. Now giving up a negative play on second down. You better be very careful about this third down play.
It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. Offense changing the play. Darian Mensah from the gun on third down. Looking for the score. And that one is picked off in the end zone. Bringing it back. The 50. The 40. He's at the 30. Inside the touchdown Buckeyes. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6.
And that is is a critical error by the quarterback at a critical juncture of the game, right, David? This thing's already close, and it's the smallest mistake that could make the difference. That pick six certainly hurts his team, but there's a lot of football left, a lot of time left. You've got to be resilient as a quarterback. You have to be able to turn the page and get back out and attack with confidence.
You made a mistake. Yeah, exactly right. We got to flush this. We got to move on. Obviously, the crowd goes nuts. The fans are all into it. The other side's energized. Now you got to go get your head together. Go watch the clip, see what happened. What did I do wrong? You got to get out there and go fix it because you still got a chance to win this ball game.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Canes will hustle to the line. Running inside, it's Fletcher. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
That back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up the blocks. But how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Darian Mensah from the gun on third down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. They're getting to the line quickly and staying out there on fourth down. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Fouls through the defense. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Got a man. It's Lofton. There's a crease. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44.
There used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You'd throw it to him, and they'd go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw. And then he shows you the athleticism once he has the ball in his hands. That's why he is such a tough matchup.
It's a fumble. And he coughed it up, and good thing he got it back himself.
You know, quarterbacks practice ball security as well throughout the week, and he has to do a better job of keeping two hands on the ball. He knows this defense is trying to rip it out. They're trying to get a hat on the football. He's lucky that he was able to recover his own fumble there.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now the play fake. He's got him. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. What a ride it's been so far, and I'll vote for having a classic finish as we take a look at our game stats. Time to see who's going to head into the offseason with a big W as we start the final period. So first down will open up the final period. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Fletcher. Big collision there, and they'll mark him down after a 6-yard gain.
Defensively, with all the space now in spread football, there's so many opportunities where it's one-on-one tackling, and it's really hard to do. It's hard to get guys to the ground that are so talented. That's why defenses have to swarm to the football, get multiple guys there, and that's your best chance to not have broken tackles.
And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. The Hurricanes moving quickly to the line. They'll try to run for it. They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the first down marker.
How about the decision coming up for this coach? You've got to decide, do I want to kick this field goal, take the lead, take my chances on defense, or do I feel confident I can get this first down, hold off a little bit, and maybe do that as the time expires and get the win?
Going for it on fourth down late in a tie game. This is a huge play.
That's got to be so demoralizing for the defense. The second time on this drive that they've gone for it on fourth, and they were able to convert it by running the ball.
And the Hurricanes will snap it on 1st and 10. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. It's complete to the right. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And he added the extra point. And he's coming out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Play fake, say it. Starts to scramble to the left. Goes high to pull it in. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has them across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10. Looking for room, it's Jackson. Still running at the 35. Here's a little room there. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive.
And this defense, man, they've got to find some answers. They've been less physical than the offense. They've owned the line of scrimmage. They're running the football, putting a drive together. All right, now in the red zone, field shrinking. How do they handle this situation? Bring more bodies, be more physical, be more aggressive.
Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, they're trying to go with the QB-designed run, but nice job defensively. They were not fooled by it. They were physical up front, and guys defeating blocks, able to get that tackle for loss.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They're working that left side. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Saying from the gun on 3rd down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
Linebackers have tough jobs, right? Their first responsibility is to stuff the run, but you can see he does a really good job seeing pass, getting back into his cover 2 drop, breaking on the football, and making the interception.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. So the defense sets them up with that interception. Now a couple of first downs, maybe even punch in a score, and they'll go home with the W. Going for the big play. Snatches it on the run. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
What a throw on 1st down on the first play of the drive. And I think sometimes quarterbacks are given an alert on a specific play. And what that means is maybe the ball was supposed to go to somebody else, but in pre-snap.
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And that was the biggest play of the game. They've got the lead offensively. They're trying to run this thing out. He coughs it up. The defense jumps on it. All of a sudden, this game has a different feel.
The give to the tailback. And the stiff arm was strong, but the defense was stronger, and they stop him for a short gain. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. play fake. Fires downfield. Lost, the defense is wide open. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Buckeyes come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Motion from the wideout. The run inside. It's Jackson. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
Got 8 on first down. Now looking at a 2nd and 2. Run in the red zone. It's Jackson. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. Throwing. Say it. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And what a huge scoring extra point there to get it tied in the final minute. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Making side adjustments here. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, this situation in the game, trailing with not a lot of time left, I understand going to the sideline to try and save clock, but you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. Don't be afraid to use those. You can attack the middle of the field, use the timeouts to save the clock that way.
Not much time left, but the offense has a shot to end this one in regulation. Here's Mentz at a throw. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
And this is a big 3rd down for this offense, man. I'm really interested to see how they attack. Because this defense, you can tell, man, they're going to continue to play aggressive. Late in the football game, they want to get a stop, get the ball back to their offense. A good chess match going on right now.
Makes the grab on the left. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. Timeout signal for by the Buckeyes. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. A tie game here late, and they do not want to give up this football. They'll go for it on 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Fires to the right. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Canes come to the line in the hurry-up.
And they've trusted him to throw the football all game. And I expect nothing to change whatsoever. They're going to put it on his back, or his arm, I guess you could say, and let him throw this team to victory. It's a close game, tight game. I'm rolling with my best player.
Trying to get rid of it. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. With that penalty, the offense is backed up, still 2nd down. Quarterback making checks. Mensah. He spins that thing down the middle. Leaping grab for a big gain. He's showing it all, the juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. The Canes, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Snags it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Hurricane. They move on top here in the fourth. The Hurricanes back on top.
That is just how the coach wants to draw it up. Take up all the clock, score the go-ahead touchdown. This one is all but over.
And the extra point was good. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Here's Julian Sayin to throw. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Well, you know the defense felt freaked out on that one. Here in the fourth quarter, and you're lined up against one of the fastest players in all of college football. And they're taking a shot up top. You just hold on tight and hope for the best. And that time, they were able to force an incompletion.
Escapes the pressure going right. Takes a shot as he lets it go. It's incomplete. A last gasp effort, and the defense finds a way to survive it. It's one thing to